Greetings, human beings of the internet. My name is Joe and welcome back to another vloggy, talky. I haven't put my face on this YouTube channel for quite a long time and it feels weird even saying that intro because it's been so long. But today I'm going to do some reflection on 2016 and talk a bit about 2017, and mostly when it comes to this channel. I want to talk about the future of this channel because when it comes to YouTube, I've kind of got myself into a reasonably complicated mess where I'm running 3 channels. And I feel like I have it sorted out when it comes to planning for Defend the House and a bit of Joe. But when it comes to DefendTheJoe, which is like my old school original channel, I don't know what I'm doing with it quite yet. But I'm going to talk about some ideas. So first of all, 2016. It was a rough year in a lot of aspects of the globe. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, by the way, and a good New Year, because I don't think I've done a video since before Christmas. I don't know. I can't remember, but I hope it went well for you guys. I hope you had a good time. But 2016 in terms of YouTube for me was very, very bizarre. I spent a lot of 2016 trying to form DefendTheJoe into something really unique and interesting. I experimented a lot with the format of DefendTheJoe. I had Joe 3.0, or I had a long convoluted schedule planned of different themed days. I did a lot of experimenting last year, and I think a large portion of the year I spent just trying to figure out what I was trying to do with DefendTheJoe. And I think the reason I was never happy with the exact direction I was taking DefendTheJoe in was because I was kind of starting to lose my love and passion for Let's Plays. And near the end of the year, I just kind of just stopped them entirely. And now the channel's kind of stuck in a limbo where I don't really have a theme or a focus for it. And I kind of want one. I feel like if I just leave DefendTheJoe to be like, I just upload something when I have an idea, I'm never going to upload to it. I want to have a focus for DefendTheJoe because I have a focus for A Bit of Joe, which is my comedy channel. If you aren't subscribed to A Bit of Joe, I recommend subscribing to it because I'm putting a lot of effort into A Bit of Joe. I think there's probably going to be more content on A Bit of Joe of a higher standard as well. I've also started a brand new series on A Bit of Joe called The Random Movie Roulette, where I pick a random movie from a list, I watch it, I react to it, and I think it's kind of unique. I enjoy making it. I haven't recorded the next episode for the series yet, but I'm really enjoying that series. The people on the channel are enjoying the series, and I look forward to recording more. But A Bit of Joe has a focus. It's comedy. Defend the House is like video game science and testing, and then there's just DefendTheJoe, which is like Joe is confused and doesn't know what to create. I kind of skimmed over 2016. I haven't written any notes for this vlog, so I'm kind of rambling. But 2016, just to conclude before we get on to my future plans for DefendTheJoe, it was a good year. It was a good year for me on YouTube. A lot of things happened. I started the year with one kind of crappy channel and I ended with 3 channels. And I am having the most fun creating videos on YouTube currently. I'm having an absolute blast. I get to really try and think of brand new ideas every single day. And before, it was just kind of like, what game do I play today? What game is popular? What's gonna make me get in the search results? And it was kind of like this sad search for attention when you're Let's Playing. You're just like, please watch my video. I know there's 1,000 other people just like me, but please find me. And now I kind of feel like I'm making something unique, and I feel like people are going to watch a lot of my content because it's unlike anything else out there. Maybe that's a bit arrogant. There's probably something out there just like me. Maybe there's a twin out there who looks just like me, does the same video. But 2016 was a good year for me when it comes to increasing the boundaries of my creativity. I can kind of create more of what I want to create. I can actually turn my ideas into fun videos, and it's not just like playing video games. I actually am enjoying video games way more now that I just play them in my spare time and don't record them, because it's a different experience when you Let's Play a game in comparison to playing it in your spare time. Obviously, that's kind of a redundant statement, but it actually affects the way you play the game and how much you can enjoy the game as well. Sometimes when you're Let's Playing a game, you have to kind of worry about the audio and is the recording working. Your mind's in a very different place than when you're just chilling out, sitting back and playing a game that you really, really enjoy for yourself. And that's something that I really reconnected with towards the end of 2016 and in 2017. So I'm in a good place when it comes to being a YouTuber and a gamer. Everything's going good. I'm pretty happy with the way YouTube is going. I have a future plan and roadmap for Defend the House. I know where I have to get Defend the House in case anyone is wondering what that roadmap is. I really have to figure out stuff outside of Mythbusters this year because I can't turn Defend the House into a full-time job if I'm relying solely on the Myth series, because the Myth series is dependent on video game success. The Myth series only gets views if people care about the video game, and we only get a few of those a year. So this year for Defend the House, I'm really focusing on bringing some new and creative ideas to the channel and just making it consistently good. Not only good when there's a popular game out, if that makes sense. I have a lot of plans for a bit of Joe as well. I have a big list of kind of series and comedy sketches and ideas that I'm excited to film. But Defend the Joe, I don't know what I really want to do. I don't want to go back to Let's Plays. I am thinking about pushing Defend the Joe in maybe like a vlogging direction. Maybe I will use Defend the Joe as a place to kind of spew my inner thoughts, because I have grown to really enjoy talking to a camera. Not because I'm really bad at socializing, but it's almost, I think I've said it before, it's actually kind of therapeutic to kind of just get your thoughts out to something. I don't know what I'm saying, but I've been doing force filler, which has kind of been the purest sense of that, where I literally just ramble about nothing. But I don't just want to do force filler. The purpose of force filler is to be filler between actual content. On Defend the Joe, I think I want to do more talky things. You guys have always seemed to enjoy the vlogs. The vlogs usually do better than my gaming videos. So I think I want to start doing some proper vlogs. Keep doing force filler, which is kind of like mindless rambling over a video game, which I like. I don't think the views are incredible, but I think the people who are watching the series are kind of enjoying it. I don't know. But I think I want to push a focus towards vlogs on Defend the Joe. I think Defend the Joe is going to be my personality channel, where I talk about stuff and you get to know me and stuff like that. Because my comedy channel is just going to be my sense of humor, and then Defend the House is just video game stuff. So Defend the Joe should be me as a human being. This should be the place where I show what type of person I am, and I give my opinions and thoughts, and I don't really know what I'm going to do with this channel. But I think that should be the focus of this channel, because when it comes to Let's Plays, in the end of the day, Let's Plays is a personality format. It's not really about the video game. The video game is kind of just like the background footage that helps the Let's Player kind of push their personality and their sense of humor out towards the audience. Like, I never watched Jack and Mark because I cared what games they were playing. I watched it because I liked the way they reacted to the game. So the games kind of just act as like triggers to emotional, funny, and scary moments, and you like to see how your favorite Let's Player personality reacts to the situations, if that makes sense. So being a Let's Player is a personality-based format, so I do want to keep this channel personality-based. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't exactly know how I'm going to push my annoying personality onto this channel in video format. I'm going to figure it out, but that's going to be the focus of this channel, I think. I don't know how much content I'm going to put on Defend the Joe or how often, because Defend the House is my focus right now. I just want to make it clear that Defend the House is my primary focus, because my main aim for 2017 is to move out into my own place, because once I am in my own place, it opens up so many new options for me, especially when it comes to live streaming. I've always had this like underlying passion for live streaming, and I've never been able to fully go for it because of like I live with other people who have to sleep and have to get up for work in the morning, and my dad's work garage is below me. If you didn't know, my dad's a carpenter, and like right below my feet, he like builds shelves and units and doors and houses and skyscrapers. Not quite that, but there's a lot of like buzz sawing and right below my feet. So there's a few things in this house that really stop me from pursuing live streaming consistently. When it comes to recording YouTube videos, it's okay because I can kind of just sit around. I can just wait until there's an appropriate time to record, and then I can just edit whenever. But when it comes to streaming, if I did streaming, I want to be consistent with streaming. I want to do one community stream a month, and I also want to try a new idea where I watch movies with you guys on a YouTube live stream. I don't know if YouTube would allow it, but I think it's a fun idea because on A Bit of Joe, as I mentioned, I've been doing my random movie roulette, and I kind of feel like there's a lot of room for movie-based content on YouTube that people haven't really been messing around with. I feel like everyone's been doing everything they can with video games. Every idea, format, challenge, and movies are great. Everyone loves movies, so I want to try and incorporate movies more into this channel and definitely A Bit of Joe. I want movies to be a reasonably big focus of A Bit of Joe because I love movies and I don't really put forward that passion onto any of my YouTube channels. I also just want to clarify something. I get some comments every now and then, people talking about views and that this channel isn't doing very well, and this might sound sad, but I am no longer pursuing success for DTH Joe. This is just going to be a hobby, a personality channel. I don't care if this channel does well. I make these videos for the people who hung around over these past 3 years, and also just because I enjoy it. I would really like to see A Bit of Joe do well because I'm putting a lot of work into A Bit of Joe and I'm trying to be really creative with A Bit of Joe. I really care if Defend the House does well because I'm kind of relying on that to pay the bills. But DefendTheJoe is unfortunately going to move to the bottom of the chain when it comes to my YouTube channels, and it's just going to become this little place where I spill my brain out onto every now and then. And we have a chat and we do some community live streams, and I think that's really all I have planned for DefendTheJoe. What I'm trying to say is I am no longer pursuing success on DefendTheJoe, and I don't care if it gets any views or any subscribers. I am still pursuing success on A Bit of Joe and especially Defend the House, but this is just going to be like a little side project, a little hobby, and a little place for the community that has gathered on this channel over these past few years. You guys are awesome. I would actually really dislike if this channel got big, because at the moment it's kind of like the perfect hub for this small community to kind of do live streams and to have personal chats over videos. And if it got big, it would defeat the purpose. So yeah, I want this channel to be small, stay the way it is, and to act as kind of like a chatting place for us people on this channel. There's not going to be much gaming stuff. I still want to do the Humble Bundle things, even though I'm like 2 months behind. I still eventually want to do Stardew Valley, but I've kind of hit a wall in Stardew Valley, and I'm kind of giving it a break, but I do plan to get back into it. I did lose the last episode I recorded. I went into, I'm not going to say what happened in the episode because not many people care about the series, but I lost an episode because I had computer problems, which sucks a little bit. There would have been a Stardew Valley episode out, but technology hates me, so unfortunately I lost that episode. But there will be more in the future, but I think I'm going to stop this ramble here. This is being completely off the cuff, off the brain, no notes. I just wanted to have a chat about how I feel about 2016, my plans for this channel in 2017, and just how things are going. Things are going good. The only thing I worry about is DefendTheJoe and just giving you guys something every now and then, because a lot of you have stuck with this channel for a long time. And I don't want it to die. I want to keep creating content on it. Just kind of have to figure out what I want to make. But I'm going to end this video here, guys. So thank you very much for watching. What is my outro? I haven't done my outro in so long because I do force filler and I don't do an outro in force filler. What the fuck is my outro? I say, oh my god, I've forgotten. That's kind of sad. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure you like it, because if you don't like it when you like it, then I don't know if you like it. And apart from that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.